Hey guys, this is Team Spice50K, and I'm coming at you with a deck profile. This is Infernity for the April 2014 format. It is a very annoying deck to play against, fun deck to play, and it definitely isn't dead with what it was hit. Of course, this card went to 1, but most decks are running it at 2, and it's not going to kill the deck. So let's get started here. With the monsters, you have 3 Infernity Necromancer and 3 Infernity Archfiend, 2 Summoner Monks, 1 Armageddon Knight, 1 Dark Ripper, 2 Stygian Spree Patrol, 3 Upstart Goblins, 3 MSTs, 2 Transmodify, 1 Rhoda, 1 Launcher, 1 Palabyrinth, 1 Zero Max, 1 Foolish Burial, 1 Infernity Barrier, 3 Infernity Break, 2 Trap Stun, 2 Dimensional Prison, 2 Mirror Force, 3 Fiendish Chains, 1 Warning, 1 Bottomless. The basic Infernity build from last format. Obviously, you add another trap here or there because of the fact that you're not allowed to play 2 or 3 barrier that they were playing before. Of course, it's the same basic exoskeleton, except you're running more stuff because barrier is down to 1. I run the Zero Max because I think it's a good card. Frankly, at 2, in this kind of build, I wouldn't run it at 2. But at 1, I think it could still work. Let me read the card for you guys. Activate only if you have no cards in your hand. Select one Infernity monster in your graveyard. Special summon it and destroy all face monsters with the field less with attack lower than the special summon monster attack. You cannot conduct your battle phase until you activate this card. So basically, when using this card, you're not going to be able to attack that turn, but you can still build up. You can still build up cards. You can still get your XYZs out. You can set up stuff with your chain, putting Archfiend on the top or any of that stuff. You can special summon Archfiend from the grave, get your search, search out your break, search out your barrier, search out your launcher, search out any of your other Infernity cards, and make sure you still can go off. The card is definitely underrated. Back with 3 barriers. I like to run 2. I had a totally different build of my own. Not the same stuff you've been seeing at YCS and stuff. This is basically stuff you've been seeing at YCS's, but this is a build tailored more towards only having 1 barrier. So for your side, 1 Dark Hole, 1 Dimensional Fissure, 2 System Downs, 2 Twister, 1 Soul Drain, 2 Overworked, 2 Debunk, 2 Light Imprisoning, and 2 Vanity. You do have the Key Beetle lock in this. You can always do the Vanity lock with this deck. So siding into Vanities is really good. You can't side in Cyber Dragon. You can't make Chimera Tech. You can't do that kind of stuff with this deck. So in those matchups against Yugioh, Karakuri, you need System Downs. Very good card against them. You pay 1,000 to banish all face-up Machine Dead monsters, and all from the grave. Dimensional Fissure, you're exceeding. This is an exceeding deck. Your monsters aren't being sent from the field, aren't being sent to the grave normally, so they're not being banished. But yeah, it's basic sideboard for Infernities. Just a lot of people don't see System Down as much. For extra deck, 1 Levier, 2 Alucard. You want 2 Alucard. It's a very good card. I like it more than Diamond Direwolf. In the way that most people play it in this deck. You can make 2. Making 2 isn't like impossible, but it is a very good card, and it definitely should be used out of your extra deck whenever possible. 1 Gyre Cowboy, 1 Dweller, 2 Chain. Chain basically made this deck what it is today, so obviously you're running 2. 1 Manstroke, 2 Excitants, 1 Diamond Direwolf, 2 Silent Honor Arcs, 1 Master Key Beetle, and 1 Ouroboros. Ouroboros, you're not going to go into a lot. A lot of people usually don't go into Ouroboros a lot. But if you ever do find yourself in a situation where you need him, you can make him in this deck pretty damn easily. So it's definitely a good thing to have in your extra deck as an out. So yeah, basically, this is a basic skeleton. It is a relatively quick deck. It lost a little bit of protection with the barriers going, but at the same time, it still has everything it needs and will still be a competitive deck. I hope you guys liked the video. If you did, smack that like button really quick. If you enjoyed and you want to see more deck lists, because they will definitely be coming out for the stable format, then subscribe. And yeah, thank you for watching, guys.